So just to show you that I'm trying all kinds of angles to get this thing to spin, and the thing that it wants to do more than anything is just be attracted to this magnet and at that point. The trick to making this work eventually would be to have more forces pushing. In this case, I'm trying to turn it counterclockwise. To have more forces pushing in the direction I want to go, and less forces pulling it in the opposite direction. So if I was trying to pass these magnets by each other, it would be very, very difficult because of all this resistance. These magnets want to stick together, they don't want to come apart. Alright, so what do I want to do? Let's see. If I take a piece of 1/8 inch metal, like this, I pull these magnets apart. Stick one to each piece of metal. Now, although the metal is a little bit magnetized, you can see that there's almost no resistance. So I made this wheel, alright? Very, very versatile because these magnets sort of slip around in here, so I could alternate the magnets from side to side like that. See how they're sort of alternating back and forth? Okay. Or I can easily just pull magnets out and experiment. Experimenting with this wheel with 12 magnets in it, I really couldn't get it to spin any more than about 1 inch on its own power. Okay, now I have 6 magnets in the wheel, and we can see that the wheel will turn that far with this type of magnet. This is a ceramic magnet, by the way. These black ones are very, very weak magnets, ceramic magnets. Okay, so now I can see that this wheel could turn that far. What's happening here is this surface here is pushing against this surface, and this surface here is being attracted to this surface. See how that is right there? It's trying to grab there and force away from right here. Okay, so the positioning of this magnet automatically allows us to push here and pull here. But when we get to the closest point right here, there's resistance where the magnet's trying to pull, this big magnet's trying to pull this little magnet back in the opposite direction. And now I got 4 magnets in here, and it's a little easier to get it to spin, but I'm having to move the stator magnet, so it's not really going to spin on its own. And now I only have 3 rotor magnets in here, and so I've kind of determined that if I have more rotor magnets, it becomes more difficult to turn this by hand. And again, I am having to manipulate this stator magnet, so this isn't what I call total success, but this is definitely showing me something, that having a specific distance between the magnets is one of the keys to being able to get one of these to free spin. 2 magnets. Three magnets in the rotor seems like it works pretty well, or 2 magnets. I believe that since we have enough space between the magnets as they're spinning, that it allows us to create a system that will push, pull, and pull, and also allow us enough space to do enough shielding, so when these magnets pass by each other, that negative force that prevents the wheel from spinning is eliminated. Okay, so before my next video, I intend to experiment with a push-pull system configuration of magnets where I attempt to bend my fields like this and shield the inside of my fields so that when the magnets pass by each other, there's less resistance. And hopefully we can get this thing to spin without anything but magnet force.